Do you wake up with those same stiff, aching joints, thinking this is just your life now? That this constant pain is something you just have to put up with? A lot of people feel that way about arthritis. But what if the secret to easing your osteoarthritis pain wasn't just at the pharmacy, but was already hiding in your kitchen? It sounds almost too simple, but a ton of scientific evidence shows that the food we eat has a powerful effect on inflammation, and inflammation is the root cause of so much arthritis pain. Some foods add fuel to the inflammatory fire, while others can help put it out. This isn't about some miracle cure or a crazy restrictive diet. It's about making smart, simple swaps in your daily meals that, together, can make a huge difference in how your joints feel. In this video, we'll go through the everyday foods that are scientifically shown to fight arthritis, inflammation, and pain. We'll look at what makes them so effective and give you practical ways to bring them into your life, starting today. We'll also cover the foods you might want to cut back on to keep from making your symptoms worse. So stick around, because you have more power over your joint pain than you might think. Section 1. Fatty fish, the omega-3 powerhouse. First up is fatty and oily fish. I'm talking about salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna. These are not just great for your heart, they're fantastic for your joints. The magic ingredient here is their high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids. So, what's the big deal with omega-3s? Our bodies use these healthy fats to create compounds that actively fight inflammation. When you have osteoarthritis, that inflammation is what causes the joint pain, swelling, and that dreaded morning stiffness. Studies have shown that people who regularly eat fish high in omega-3s can see a real drop in these symptoms. One study even found that people who ate the most omega-3s had lower levels of two key inflammatory proteins, C, reactive protein, and interleukin-6. Other research suggests that fish oil supplements can help reduce joint swelling and tenderness for people with inflammatory arthritis. These healthy fats calm the inflammatory processes that lead to fluid buildup and pain in your joints. Health organizations like the American Heart Association recommend eating at least 3 to 4 ounce servings of fish a week, and arthritis experts suggest that even more might be better. How can you get more fish in your diet? It's pretty simple. Try swapping one of your red meat dinners for a baked salmon fillet each week. Canned tuna or sardines are perfect for a quick, protein-packed lunch on whole-grain toast or tossed in a salad. And if you really don't like fish, a good quality fish oil supplement is a solid backup. Studies show that taking 600 to 1, 0 milligrams of fish oil daily can help ease joint stiffness and pain. Section 2. Leafy greens, broccoli, the cartilage protectors. Next, let's head over to the produce aisle, specifically for dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, and cruciferous veggies like broccoli and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables are nutritional giants, loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are crucial for joint health. Dark leafy greens like spinach are rich in vitamin K, which research has linked to lower inflammatory markers in the blood. They're also full of antioxidants, which are like your body's personal security team. In osteoarthritis, our joints are under attack from something called oxidative stress, which damages cells. Antioxidants step in to neutralize this damage and protect your joints. But the real star of this section might be broccoli. Broccoli contains a compound called sulforaphane. While more research is still needed, early studies on cells and animals suggest sulforaphane might help slow down the breakdown of cartilage in our joints, which is the main feature of osteoarthritis. It's also packed with vitamin C, which is vital for building the collagen and connective tissue that make up your joints. Getting these veggies on your plate is easy. Throw a handful of spinach into a morning smoothie or omelet. Sautéed kale with a bit of garlic is a fantastic side dish. Instead of just boiling your broccoli, try roasting it with a drizzle of olive oil to bring out a delicious, nutty flavor. By making these green vegetables a regular part of your diet, you're not just eating healthy, you're giving your body the tools it needs to protect your cartilage and fight back against inflammation. Section 3. Berries, citrus, the antioxidant all-stars. If you've got a sweet tooth, you'll love this next group. Colorful fruits, especially berries and citrus. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and cherries aren't just tasty, they're overflowing with anti-inflammatory compounds. The beautiful, deep colors of these fruits come from powerful antioxidants known as anthocyanins. Study after study has shown that these compounds have a strong anti-inflammatory effect. Cherries, in particular, have been studied for their ability to lower the number of gout attacks, which is another painful type of arthritis. By dialing down the overall inflammation in your body, these fruits can help soothe your aching joints. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and limes bring their own superpower, vitamin C. Like we mentioned, vitamin C isn't just for warding off colds. It's an essential ingredient for making collagen, the protein that gives your joint cartilage its structure. Research suggests that getting enough vitamin C can help prevent inflammatory arthritis and keep your joints healthy and strong. The best part about fruit is how easy it is to enjoy. Add a cup of mixed berries to your morning yogurt or oatmeal. A handful of strawberries is a perfect afternoon snack. Squeeze some fresh lemon or lime into your water for a refreshing anti-inflammatory kick. By choosing these colorful fruits, you're giving your body a flood of the antioxidants and vitamins it needs to fight the inflammation behind your arthritis pain. Section 4. Nuts. Olive oil, the healthy fat fighters. For our fourth category, let's look at healthy fats from nuts and extra virgin olive oil. It might sound strange to fight a condition with fat, but the right kind of fat is incredibly good for you. Walnuts, almonds, and pistachios are all filled with their own mix of anti-inflammatory nutrients. Nuts are a great source of both plant-based omega-3s and monounsaturated fat, which are known to combat inflammation. They also contain key nutrients like vitamin E and magnesium that help support a healthy immune system. One long-term study even found that people who ate nuts regularly had a much lower risk of dying from an inflammatory disease. And then there's extra virgin olive oil, a key player in the super healthy Mediterranean diet. Olive oil contains a special compound called oleocanthal. What's amazing about oleocanthal is that it's been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects that are a lot like NSAIDs, such as ibuprofen. It works by blocking the same inflammatory pathways in the body. Getting these healthy fats into your meals is simple. A small handful of almonds or walnuts is a satisfying joint-friendly snack. Try sprinkling some chia seeds or ground flax seeds, also high in omega-3s, on your cereal or in smoothies. When you're cooking, use extra virgin olive oil for salad dressings or for drizzling over cooked vegetables. Swapping it in for butter or other fats can give your meals a powerful anti-inflammatory boost. Section 5. Spices, garlic, beans, the unsung heroes. Finally, let's talk about some unsung heroes in the anti-inflammatory world. Spices like ginger and turmeric, garlic, onions, and beans. These humble staples are often overlooked, but they have powerful properties that can help in the fight against arthritis pain. Let's start with ginger and turmeric. For centuries, these spices have been used in traditional medicine to treat all sorts of ailments. Both have powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Some research suggests they have a synergistic effect, meaning they work even better together to reduce pain and inflammation. Garlic and onions contain a potent compound called diallyl disulfide. While research is ongoing, some interesting lab and animal studies suggest this compound might help protect against cartilage damage by limiting the enzymes that cause it. Beans like red beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans are another fantastic addition. They are loaded with fiber, and high-fiber diets have been shown to lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, in the blood. CRP is a key marker doctors use to see how much inflammation is in your body. By helping to lower CRP, beans can reduce the overall inflammatory state that makes arthritis symptoms worse. These foods are incredibly easy to work into your cooking. Be generous with garlic and onions in soups, stews, or sautéed dishes. Add fresh ginger and turmeric to teas or stir-fries. Try to get beans into your diet a few times a week. Add them to chili, or make a 3-bean salad for a healthy, fiber-rich lunch. These simple, affordable foods are a smart way to boost your diet's anti-inflammatory power. Section 6. Foods to limit or avoid. Just as important as knowing what to eat is knowing what to scale back on. Certain foods can actually trigger or worsen inflammation, which could make your joint pain more severe. The 3 main culprits to watch out for are sugar, saturated fats, and highly processed foods. First, let's talk about sugar. Processed sugars, like what you find in soda, candy, pastries, and even some condiments like ketchup, can trigger the release of inflammatory messengers in your body called cytokines. This can directly ramp up joint inflammation and pain. Next are saturated fats, which are common in red meat, full-fat dairy like cheese and butter, and many fried foods. These fats can cause inflammation in the body's fat tissue. Some studies have even found that red and processed meats contain compounds that can increase inflammation when cooked at high temperatures, potentially making joint symptoms worse. Finally, be cautious with highly processed and refined foods. This includes things like white bread, white rice, crackers, and many packaged snacks. These refined carbs can fuel the production of compounds that stimulate inflammation all over the body. You don't have to cut these foods out of your life completely, but being mindful and reducing how much you eat can make a real difference. Try swapping sugary drinks for water, choosing whole grain bread over white, and limiting red meat in favor of fatty fish or plant-based proteins like beans. Small changes can lead to a big reduction in your body's inflammatory load. I hope this has shown you that you have some powerful tools right in your own kitchen to help manage your arthritis pain. The journey to less pain and better mobility is a marathon, not a sprint, and every healthy choice is a step in the right direction. If you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future videos on living well with arthritis. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your go-to anti-inflammatory food? Or what's one change you're going to try this week? Sharing your experience can help everyone in our community. So, what's the bottom line? While there's no magic diet that will cure osteoarthritis, we have solid scientific evidence that focusing on whole, anti-inflammatory foods can significantly improve symptoms and quality of life. The diet that pops up over and over in research is the Mediterranean diet, full of fruits, vegetables, fish, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil. This isn't about feeling deprived, it's about feeling empowered. It's about focusing on adding more of the good stuff, more fatty fish, more colorful berries,